Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on the Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. On this episode, we are going to be finishing off the night markets, and also we are going to be celebrating Wizard's birthday. So there are two things to tackle. We are gonna definitely try to participate in the night market. I still want to do some fishing. I definitely want to see the Mermaid show. I want to use the secret note in order to interact with the shells at the Mermaid show in order to get my Perl and sell that thing because we're gonna need the money. We did receive the message that the Iridium quality pickaxe is done, and because we know that there is a schedule to who participates on which day with the night market, we know that on the 17th it's gonna be Alex, Elliot, Evelyn, George, Jody, and Sam. So hopefully Clint, who was participating in the event on the 15th, will be willing to actually let me pick up the damn pickaxe and theoretically crack open a bunch of Omni Geodes, which I have at the farm. Then we're gonna have Thursday. There is no birthday, and the next birthday is gonna be with Evelyn. And because we have Wizard's birthday, he has a bunch of favorite gifts. So he has four things which he loves: purple mushroom, solar essence, super cucumber, it's the purple one, and void essence. So because I keep going into the skull caverns, I have a ton of void essence to utilize, and therefore I'm gonna be able to use this as a gift. And I don't really think I'm gonna be giving him quartz, it's not necessary. So we're gonna increase that friendship enough, and then we're gonna see what else can we do tomorrow, because today is still the night market. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can at the farm. I was actually considering one plan, and I'm gonna talk about it when we walk outside. I just want to see what's gonna be the weather. So tomorrow it's gonna be snowing, and today we have a neutral day, and also we have a rerun of Queen of Sauce for glazed yams. Interesting. So this is gonna be something which we can process. Now let's head outside and let's take a look at the snapshot of the farm. So we have a ton of kegs ready with some wine, which is awesome. There are also some preserve jars ready with aged roe. And if we move lower, we're gonna see that there are two fish ponds, one for sturgeon, one for lava eel, and they are requesting something. So we're gonna take a look at that. We have a ton of stuff in the recycling machines in the crab pots. On the other side of the farm, we do have some winter forageables, which are now done. So theoretically, those can be turned into additional seeds and can be replanted. It's the 17th, so it's gonna take till 24th for them to reach full maturity. I don't think I'm gonna be utilizing speed grow as of yet in order to let them reach full maturity. So that's that. Then we have some additional crab pots, and that one seaweed which I keep ignoring washed out on the shore. Now, speaking of the lower section of the farm, specifically where I keep the second mini obelisk, I was actually thinking that since I keep constantly running into shortages of wood, and this is the last season or last couple of days where I will be able to go see Robin and purchase wood for the discounted price, I was thinking that I'm gonna plant a ton of trees at the lower section of the farm, on the lower right section of the farm to be specifically exact, because it's gonna take a while for me to build in some coops over there for my duckies. So until then, I'm gonna be able to get this process, because the forageable zone has a bunch of trees growing there, but yeah, unless I get tree fertilizer, I'm gonna be running low on wood, and and I don't have any other locations which are currently heavily populated with this as a possibility. Also, we have that one fish pond which Robin was able to finish, so theoretically we can go see what can be placed inside. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we have some mail. Max, sorry to bother you again, but I need another favor. I got a new hammer and I want to try it on a variety of metals. Could you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? Thanks, Clint. Okay, sure. So theoretically we would be able to kill 2 flies with one swap if I decide to go there. Starfruit wine, coconut wine. I'm gonna probably keep the starfruit wine for now. I'm gonna also drop off these night fish. Let's see, we have 4 blobfish. Theoretically, I can put the silver one into the fish pond. The midnight squid will only produce the ink. I do have a spookfish, but the value of its roe is just awful. So I'm trying to consider what are my options. I can theoretically cram in the crystal fruit into the kegs. The roe is gonna go into the preserve jars. So yeah, let me drink my triple shot. I'm gonna run around the farm, get these things done, and you know what? Let's keep 5 of these for now. We're gonna sell the rest, and I'll talk to you once this has been all processed, so that I don't screw up or do too many things pointlessly, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so the nodal shell, we'll have to take a look at the beach, iridium bar. So these are the ones which they already requested. Okay, so I'm missing one stone in order to get blueprint for fish pond. Okay, that's that. I'm thinking what trees would be a better choice. Obviously, I have a ton of pine cones. We do have some acorns, we do have some maples, so we can do this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna make another triple shot because we need to do a run to various sections of the map. So let's do this. Let's do Birthday Boy first. You have the Void Essence. And how the heck do I want to do this with planting those trees? Because I did take those seeds with me, but this is gonna be a toughie. Problem is, we are already also surpassing the production of milk from all the cheese presses, which are currently available to me. I do have time until 4 p.m. Okay, so that is gonna get us to 3 hearts. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get anything great for befriending wizards, which is a shame. I'm thinking if I take the secret tunnel, or damn it, I also just realized that I don't have the pickaxe yet, so I cannot actually go to Robin with that one missing piece of stone. I would have to probably run into mines and blow up something. The goal here is to use these sewers to get to the town. Okay, so now they are gonna have the argument because we befriended a wizard, so a shadow person above ground. This is outrageous. Your people were responsible for the death of my entire family. If your dwarves haven't driven us from our ancestral home, we'd never have had to resort to violence. I'm sorry about your family. Sorry isn't going to cut it. Get ready to rumble! We are entering through the entirely wrong section of the sewer for this cutscene, but whatever. Let me at him. He's despicable. Come and get it, Shrimpy. Silence! Both of you. The elemental wars have long been finished. You have no reason to be fighting any longer. The two of you must make peace for the sake of the humans that live around you. Surely you can see that. Very well. I'll stay away from the sewers from now on. And I'm truly sorry about the past, dwarf. I have no personal gripe with you. Very good. I shall cast a seal of promise to finalize this agreement. Should I step aside so I'm not in the middle of that seal? Okay, so we have until 4 p.m. to get to Clint. After that, I cannot take my pickaxe. I kind of regret not dropping off some of these other things off, but priorities, and my current priority is to pick up that pickaxe because it was done for a bunch of days now. Ta-da! Alrighty, so this is gonna make running into these skull mines a whole lot of fun. We're gonna give him that iron bar, and since we are here, we're gonna be processing geodes, and my hopes are that some of these are gonna hold a stone which I will be able to use for the fish pond. I would really love it if I can put in the order today, but also I don't want to spend too much time outside, so I'm not sure if I will be planting those trees eventually today. Maybe I'll try to do it tomorrow, because I'm gonna try to do as much possible fishing as I can. This is the last chance we have at the night market, so I'm gonna try to do as much as I can with it, because otherwise I would miss out on the Mermaid show. I want to show you guys the Mermaid show, and I want to also pick up the Perl, because it can be sold for a nice chunk of change. Theoretically, you can also put it, I think, into a crystallizer, and that might give you some additional pearls, but I mean, I prefer to keep diamonds in. We're gonna see. I do have like 11 diamonds already at the farm, so multiplying the pearls would not be the worst idea. I'm not happy with what I'm getting here, Clint. Come on, dude. Hook me up with something good. We need to drop off stuff at the museum after all. And I would love to see something brand new, or some iridium would be nice so that I can smelt the iridium bar for additional sprinklers. If I will have to choose right now, I'm gonna probably go with more iridium sprinklers in comparison to dropping it off for the lava eel, because well, I'm gonna get more of the forgeable seeds, so theoretically more crystal fruit wine, and getting more crystal or the winter forgeable seeds for the next year. Okay, hold that thought. We're gonna go see how much stuff can be donated, and hopefully the effects of the triple shot espresso are gonna keep lasting. Okay. So I want to make one more stop. Theoretically, we can get duplicates of already existing minerals, or just more stone. I would kill for some iridium. This is some really expensive stone, if you think about it. If I were to get rid of clay, marble, and esperite, these are less valuable things. Limestone, actually the fun thing is that if you try to have a largemouth bass in a fish pond, I think there is a chance it can ask for limestone. And limestone is not exactly something which gets dropped from the Omni geodes that often. So it's like totally up to you, but I'm just letting you know that there is a thing like that to be considered. Okay, not a single piece of iridium quality, or just iridium, not iridium quality, anything. 4 p.m. Donate. We can take the reward, Crystalarium, and 3 triple shot espressos. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. So the Nautilus shell is collectible during the winter season. However, since there is the night market currently running, I would not be able to do anything regarding foraging on the beach. Robin should be still here until 4 something, so she should be able to take the order for the fish pond. And we're gonna build it right over here. So she's gonna start working on this. And I'm gonna run to the farm. Theoretically, I can chop down some of these oaks, which I have here prepared for the tappers, because it's just gonna take me forever to get them tapped. And it's taking me, unfortunately, a long time because I need wood for all sorts of things, and I don't want to spend too much time here if I don't have to. I'm gonna replant the oaks if I will have the chance. I'm gonna probably get rid of the sap because it's pointless for me to have it. I only have 3 of those. That's unfortunate. There's a stupid quantity of the worms. Is there anything from this stuff which... Let's get rid of the basalt. I'm not gonna be dealing with the secrets in here. I would like to take the warp totem, because it can get us to the beach, so theoretically I can use it and get to the beach to prevent me from killing some additional time. I'm gonna try to free up as much space in my backpack as I possibly can. And we're gonna do the mermaid show first, then we're gonna do the fishing. It's gonna be probably easier that way for me. Trying to determine what to do first. I'm gonna probably sell off all of these minerals. Do you have fire quartz? This, and this. This is all gonna go here for now, including even you. Crystal fruits. There is an empty keg here. Crystalarium. Limestone. Let's warp ourselves to the beach. This way we're gonna save up some of that precious time. And once again, we're gonna be taking a snapshot of the event so that we have all 3 days nicely set up for the episode so that you can see how it looks like. I'm not really sure if there would be any difference at what time do you take the snapshot, such as to expect, for example, that the NPCs are gonna be at different locations, or if you come too late, they might not be visible, or if you come too soon, they might not be yet over there. So hopefully everyone is gonna be present. We just get the snapshot ready. So we see Evelyn and George by the Oasis Trader, who's ready to give us coffee. Sam is going away from his mom. Alex is looking at the weirdest place possible. Elliot is looking at one of the ships. And that's everyone that I currently see. So nobody is on the other side. No forageable things are spawning in currently. So yeah. It's also snowing, so it's looking nice. We're gonna probably pick up that 3rd portrait from the trader. I do want to see what the traveling merchant has to offer. We're gonna take the last cup of coffee and once I get some kegs free, I definitely need to start brewing additional coffee because this is not looking good. A fleet of exotic merchants traveling the world in search of riches beyond imagination. What an adventure. Well, except of this lady. Battery pack, duck egg, nothing that I would really want. I'll take it for 1,200. Thank you so much. And I need to take a look at the note. I think it's number 15. So 15423. 15423. I cannot interact with these things, so probably the show has to happen first. So I'll shut up, let you enjoy the show, and we'll talk in a couple of moments. Okay, and I'm gonna try to load the Perl into the Crystalarium to see if it's gonna work. We, after all, did receive one at the museum. Still have some time, so we can still try to do some fishing. And we do have the free space in our inventory to do so. Do have some time. This is gonna be one pricey fishing expedition, but if we put like 2 blobfish into the fish ponds, it might actually eventually give us a return on our investment. I'm trying to find the night market and the blobfish. So 784 gold is the value of the aged roe. That is awesome. However, I am looking at one thing, and that is the fish pond. So blobfish. So it might require coral, frozen tears, sea urchin, coffee beans, mayonnaise, pizza, cookie, green tea, wine, rainbow shell, rice pudding. Okay, rice pudding is gonna be tricky because we are gonna have to befriend Evelyn for that. Rainbow shell. That might be also an issue. We're gonna see how this is gonna work out for us. But the value is there, and it takes less amount of time for you to get aged blobfish roe in comparison to, let's say, the caviar. Really don't understand why is it that only caviar takes such a long time to be made, but you have other roe which can give you bigger value and takes less amount of time. Unfortunately, we don't have the crapper bobber. I do have the spinner, so it's gonna attract the fish, but it's gonna be much more difficult to reel it in. I'm not really sure what this can be. This can be honestly a blobfish, but it's gonna be of a base quality because it's been outside of the bar for so long. And here we have another potential gift for Wizard, the Super Cucumber. Now, because we know that Krobus is selling us solar essence, theoretically, I will be able to purchase some from him if I would be desperate enough to be making my own mega bombs. But because I was able to pick up the 4th dwarf scroll when I was chasing for the emerald, god damn it, I totally forgot that we are doing the Linus's quest with the trash. Okay, so tomorrow when I get the trash, I'm gonna have to keep loading it at the train station. Totally forgot about that quest. It's been quite a while between this and the previous episode since I recorded something, because honestly, after I did the Queen of Sauce versus NPCs, I kind of took a little break from the game because I've spent 3 weeks working with the game in order to get all the footage and all the data. So I was kind of overstimulated, or I kind of had too much of Stardew Valley, so I wanted to switch it around. It's 11:30. We're gonna have to leave soon. I really love to get some blobfish. I don't see any mermaid popping in now. I am getting a ton of seaweeds. It's probably trying to punish me for not picking up that one at the farm. But yeah, that's it for the night market. So it's gonna unfortunately take quite a while till we are gonna be able to return here and do some of this fishing, which is why I wanted to keep most of the fish. We're gonna get our money's worth from mostly the starfruit wine and the other activities which we participated in. So it looks like Elliot, who lives here, is the only person remaining. We are gonna be warping home. So thank you, fleet of merchants, for making this one heck of couple of episodes. I do have actually an empty keg, but I don't want to right now play too much with these things. I'm gonna actually sell these. And my big question is, if I were to put the Crystalarium here. Yeah, I cannot put the pearl inside, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. We're gonna put another diamond over there. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the cheese. Oh, I can theoretically load it in to the collection bin, but yeah, community cleanup. So I have 5 days in order to put in 20 pieces of trash into a recycling bin behind the train platform. So tomorrow, whatever trash I pick up, I'm gonna... Why did I not sell the goat cheese? I don't know. I'm gonna have to make sure to not recycle it this time. So strawberry jelly, yeah, the starfruit wine, that's definitely a big plus. It's gonna help us out. Getting a ton of cash from the minerals. And the pearl was also a nice chunk of change. So I really hope that you did enjoy the Mermaid show. I do enjoy it ever since it has been introduced. However, I'm not sure if in the previous version we actually had the time visible. I thought it's like pausing the time so you have something to do in between, but yeah, on the next episode we're gonna have Traveling Merchant and Evelyn, and if I have fairy roses, it's gonna be easy to give her this as a gift. So no birthdays now. It will heavily depend on the luck of today of what I will be doing. It's a neutral day, so if I will be lucky enough, I might try to do the run in the Skull Caverns and try to get my hands on some iridium. I do know that I do need it. If you really want to make someone happy, give them their favorite gift on their birthday, trust me. Okay, so not that much of a great advice. I don't see that many things happening, but we're gonna go ahead and take that snapshot for you. And we are gonna take a look at it together. So let's see, it looks like we have now 3 fish ponds which are requesting something. So both sturgeon ponds are requesting something. We don't have anything done in the kegs. The 2 preserve jars have caviar in it. We do have some mail. Pretty much not that many things are happening, so let's get busy with today and get things done. There were those kegs which were asking for some refill, so it would be smart of me to try and put in something. And at least I'm gonna be able to refill the stone which I have used up. Dear Max, I would like to give you some information about an upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. It's time for the community to come together and think back on all the good fortune we've had this year. A favorite tradition is the secret gift exchange, where everyone in town is randomly assigned to someone else. On the day of the festival, everyone brings a gift for their secret friend and surprise them with something special. This year, your secret friend is George. Don't tell anyone. The feast will take place on the 25th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the town square. See you then, Mayor Lewis. Actually, I don't know if it was in 1.4 or in other version where I misread this. I actually thought my secret Santa person is Lewis. And then in like last second, I had to scram the fried mushroom dish for Georgie. So that was super fun. But yeah, we do have some leaks, I think, still at the farm. So I should be able to accommodate the old geezer and give him something nice. Despite the fact that I don't think he deserves it. But that's my personal opinion, apparently. Okay, where do I keep the coffee? So once again, I'm gonna do this a bit more faster in order to get these things done. And then we can try to focus on the other tasks at hand. Okay, so I was able to pick up a ton of trash today, which I personally do not mind at all. At least we're gonna have something to be dropped off at the spot for Linus, so theoretically we might consider getting the fiber seeds as a reward. Okay, so let's try to do something which I'm terrible at, and that is add up the numbers of resources which we have gathered. So 10, 15, 19, goddamn. No, actually, we are gonna be able to finish off the quest. So 10, 15, 19, 21. So we should be a-okay. Okay, let's see what does the second sturgeon want. Yeah, so we're gonna need 2 of these. Population has reached maximum. Okay, these are happy that they are happy. We're gonna do this with the coffee. We are gonna drop off the coal, this and this. I'm gonna be selling whatever it is that I do not necessarily require. Let's put this over here. Okay. Loft should be up here. And I should pick up a diamond to be placed in the second Crystalarium. We don't have goat milk today, but we're still gonna see some surplus. So let's just put it over here for now. Seaweed is gonna go back to where it's supposed to go. Coffee's gonna come here. Cheese is gonna be sold. We're gonna use the strawberries in order to make more strawberry jelly, because it has great resale value. Now let's go to the train station to drop off the trash. And if we are successful with that, in the next couple of days, we should receive the fiber seed recipe from Linus as a reward. And I know it seems like a stupid reward, but honestly, lots of players tend to struggle with fiber in the later stages of the game. So community cleanup, we get 500 gold, we get friendship points with Linus, and we get the fiber seed recipe. Bring maple syrup to the secret woods. Yep. There's some crystal fruit, so I want to pick this up. There's some crocus, so at least all of this is gonna be of the iridium quality, so I don't have to bother with having too many slots available in the backpack. It's 1:30. Not really sure how deep would I get into the skull caverns. I do want to plant those trees at the farm. One thing which I'm considering also, what would be a good idea? What do I need for this? Fiber and stone. That's gonna be a toughie. I'm not sure what's my fiber reserve, and I'm definitely not that rich when it comes to stone. Let's grab a bunch of bombs. Okay, I kind of overdid it. So I'm gonna probably have to sell the starfruit wine. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna be getting my resources from, or my money from all the cheese and some of these other activities. Okay, so what do we have here? Cactus fruit, coconuts. Let's put in coffee for now. This can be sold, this can be sold, this can be sold. Let's go with the coffee. Optimally, if I would put in coffee to 6 kegs, that would be great. Then we are gonna be moving these resources here. Okay, so this is one of those awkward pauses in the middle of recording because my parents called me in the evening at 9 p.m. and they had issues with their internet. And of course, who else they are gonna call but me when the internet provider has only support till like what, 5 p.m. So it was fun trying to navigate old people on how to restart their modem and router and other stuff. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, I'm gonna be dropping the bombs here. I really don't think I will have the time to deal with the time to go into the skull cavern. So we're gonna try this on like another day. I wanted to see what do I need for the tree fertilizer, fiber and stone. I do have fiber, I do have some stone. Only 9. That sucks. We're gonna have to do some mine run in order to get more of these. Okay. So as I mentioned, I'm gonna go down here in order to plant them. That was bad, so let's try this again. Oh, come on, god darn it. I'm gonna take out this one. And with the additional pine cones, gonna use something. At least, I obviously would require a whole lot more wood. But because I have spent so much money on my explosives, I kind of did screw up there a little bit too damn much. Okay, that's the coffee. We are gonna take now the hops, and that is gonna give us some pale ale. Because that takes a lesser amount of time to be processed. I'm gonna be forced to sell the starfruit wine, so I just need to find it first. We do have this, we do have that. Bombs are here. Question is, how much are we gonna be making here? Okay. So let's try to acquire some more stone that is gonna allow me to make more tree fertilizer. Do we have like an optimal level where I want to go? Not really. I just need any level. Even with the small supply of explosives, this is gonna give me whatever it is I might need. Obviously, if I will require a larger quantity of stone, it will be more beneficial for me to do a run into the Skull Caverns, because there the use of the explosives is gonna generate the stone supply, and if I want to have the additional fish ponds on my farm, and I do plan on building a whole lot more of them, then obviously I will require some quantity of building material. We also have additional coops to be constructed and additional barns to be upgraded, so there is still a plenty of work to be done. This is gonna be it for this mission. And we might get some decent drop out of this rare one with the store. Okay, I really hate this sword, but I'll take it. We'll break apart these large chunks. Those are worth 10 pieces of stone each. I'm looking for a high concentration of rocks. Quartz can be sold. Oh, you know what? We can try to take a look at the beach. Wrong stop, dumbass. I want to see if I can theoretically come across the Nautilus shell, because we require 2 of them now. So if I don't come across 2 of them till the end of the season, that's going to be awkward. It's going to take some time for these special quests to reset. Ah, beautiful! I knew it was a good idea to come check here. There's gonna be something on the other side here too. We haven't been foraging here for quite a while, so hopefully something is gonna pop up. Okay, trilobite can be put into the bone mill, and I should be able to get some fertilizer or speed grow or something of higher value from it. Be smart for me to consider also upgrading the hoe. Do we have this weird shell drop off? We are missing only a couple of things from the gems. Yeah, we already did drop off the Nautilus fossil, so theoretically the Nautilus fossil should also work. And I have gathered 81 pieces of stone with the fiber. I should be able to make more of the tree fertilizer, and I'm gonna cut off the episode somewhere around here. So I know it was kind of screwed up thanks to the tech issues that I had to address for my parents, but that's perfectly fine. So yeah, if you did not enjoy maybe this episode this much, maybe consider checking out the playlist for 1.5 playthrough on the beach farm. I do content on a weekly base in case you are interested to find out what the channel is currently up to. The best way to do so is to subscribe. I publish content from Mondays till Fridays, and I do all sorts of things. I do comparisons, discussions, early in-game reviews, stuff like that. So lots of fun stuff. Link is in the description. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there and see you soon. Bye-bye.